So excuse the audio, obviously not my normal setting and whatnot, but man, that Black Clover chapter. I know I'm running late, but yo, can I just say this? Yami MVP, baby. Like, it really feels to me like Yuki Tabata is trying to say something regarding who he regards as the main character of Black Clover, because I called it. I called it, and it's seeming that way. But yeah, let's talk about it.
Whether Facebook, Twitter, or the truth, make sure to steer clear, cause I'm coming through like...
So Black Clover chapter 210, definitely if there was a theme for this chapter, it would be teamwork, because there was a lot of teamwork involved in this chapter regarding the continuation of the fight between everyone. Well, now at this point, it's narrowed down to pretty much Asta, Yuno, and from a distance, Yami against the devil, while everyone else is trying to evacuate and, protect themselves from all of this dark mana and whatnot. But I gotta say that there was a few different things to say about this chapter regarding a couple different things. For starters, once again, you can definitely see the devil's getting desperate at this point. If you really look at his character and how he started off and where he's at now, I've been saying this, but you can definitely see he's absolutely agitated, aggravated, which means he's probably never come across a foe in such a manner. Or it's because, once again, his plans that he's been planning out for thousands of years is being spoiled, this time not at the hands of the first Wizard King and Lit making that last minute decision move, but now at the hands of these two runs. So you can see that he's losing his composure. I would argue, to be honest with you, as every chapter continues on, this arc is definitely a lot longer than I expected. I don't want to say that it's necessarily overstayed its welcome, but I could argue it has dragged on a bit, to be honest with you. It seems as though we had a lot of key players involved, and Yuki Tabata knew that. He knew that at the end of the day, whoa, there's too many people who jump in this dude. He needed to take it back to him being a credible threat. So that's why throughout these chapters, you've seen that the characters have slowly deviated from just completely jumping the devil. Like now you got, in this chapter, the first Wizard King Sekre and Lit. They pretty much became now, okay, essentially defensive offensive in a way, because from what I understand what they were doing with their magic, it allowed the protection of pretty much everybody that's in here right now, because you see a lot of characters, which that's Yuki Tabata's way of just giving fan service in a sense, like, hey, here's these characters in the middle of fights, and we'll talk about all of them in a minute, but it was giving a better offense, because again, Asta and Yuno are able to jump in more, and Yuno's like, oh, I can move more and stuff like that. I could move quicker now. So they're adding extra elements, but again, it's spread apart to make the devil more of a credible threat. Because to be honest with you, this arc, yeah, it is a bit on the, not necessarily dragging, but I feel it could have ended a few chapters ago. I feel as though now at this point, it was that Yuki Tabata really wanted to make it that, hey, the devil didn't just get completely mollywopped by everybody. He was so much of a threat that people had to back off, and it was just the last two remaining, which is of course the main character Asta and Yuno. And you could definitely see, because one of the things that I've noticed that people have been saying week after week now is that, and I've said it myself, it feels like the series could potentially end, but this chapter right here yet again showcases Asta still got a way to go. He's still got a ways to go. Like at the end of the day, how could the series wrap up immediately after this, where Asta's nowhere near mastering even himself, let alone being able to reach that plateau of Wizard King? We're still ways off, and if it honestly ended soon, it would simply be because the series got canceled. I'm calling it right now. If this ends soon, it's because the series got canceled, because you see in this chapter right here, Asta's like, I'm almost at my limit. Again. You know what I mean? And granted, this fight has been a very long, strenuous fight. They're fighting one of the most credible foes, but even if you look at it in terms of almost all of the key players of the kingdom have banded together just to take out this one foe, which seems as though that's an endgame type of thing. But I'm having faith, and the reason why it's seeming this way is because, again, we have a ways to go. Asta saying in this when he's almost at his limit is showing that he has a ways to go in terms of progression, where he needs to be in order to stabilize that. We still don't know much. We just started hinting at his origin. So while it does seem like, yo, this is a climactic battle, this could be the climax, there's still too much mystery about Asta himself and his heritage, the demon inside of him, to the fact that, everybody's even saying yo, I guess we gotta kind of trust him, even though, of course, you're gonna be a little skeptical, like, yo, you got inside of you whatever we're facing right now. So Asta might be, in a way, regarding the kingdom, he might be looked at and judged and criticized a bit in the sense of like, yo, if you have anything inside of you that guy had, now they're going to be a little bit stricter, I'm imagining, with the kingdom. And this is forward thinking a bit, but I'm imagining they're going to be a little more strict. I'm imagining they're not going to just let this fly by. If we're looking at it like, if this was Attack on Titan, for example, every time Eren steps in it, yeah, he pays the price. They put him in jail and everything. Maybe the king himself might come down on Asta a bit, but at the same time, you know, the king, he's mostly mouth. But yeah, and I love how while all of this is going on, there's still a few battles going on, especially the one in particular with Jack the Ripper. Like, yo, everything is going to shit, right? Like, that's crazy. Definitely gives me Kenpachi vibes all the way when he's like, oh, just a little bit more and I can slash you in half. And his opponent's like, yo, we should chill out already. And he's like, ah. That is Kenpachi. Zaraki Kenpachi all the way, and I love it. I love it. You can see the inspiration. In case you don't know, that is a character from Bleach that loves to fight. I mean, everything is going to shits, and he doesn't care, bro. I want to see more of him. I want more of him. I want to explore more, some of these captains that we really didn't get to explore much in a lot of the prior arcs. And again, for the people that are saying, yo, Black Clover's ending, there's a lot more we can learn about Jack the Ripper. There's so many other characters that we haven't even explored yet. And this is a badass I want to explore in the near future. It was a nice little touching moment, I'm not going to lie, when I think his name is Zariah, when he was on the ground and he was real happy. I guess he said he was jealous, but you could tell it was happy. And that kind of wraps up a lot of his plot and his story as well. To see the first Wizard King and Lit finally be able to reunite with him, have his little bond, stuff like that. You can definitely see it's Yuki Tabata trying to tie up every loose end possible. Anything that he could address, he's addressing it now. I'm really hoping, though, that this starts to wrap up ASAP, because it's been going on for a bit. And don't get me wrong, it's been hype, but how much more can we really get out of this? We just need to get Asta and Yuno to do some epicness. And like I've called, I don't even know, it's been a couple months now that I called, Yami get the final blow. Yeah, let's talk about Yami. You can see that he's about to pull some incredibly epicness in the next coming chapters, because at the end of the chapter, of course, you got Yami telling fake Charlotte, elf Charlotte, whatever, to make a path for him, because he's about to try and do a giant death blow from, like, I don't even know where he's at. This is why it shows me with characters like Yami. I'd imagine Yuki Tabata wishes he could make a character like Yami be the main character, or Yami almost feels like a main character that kind of already achieved his goal a long time ago, and he's just so OP that he's just kind of sitting around and occasionally like, you know, we gotta have him do something, because you can see that it's going to be set forth. More than likely, Yuno's going to give Asta the opportunity to knock him down, and possibly either Yami's going to get the final blow, or Yami's going to give the opportunity for Asta to get the final blow. I don't know, it probably will be Asta getting the final blow. I'd still dig it more if it was Yami, because it's just too hype. Where is this dude right now? He's so far away. There's tons of all of this evil devil magic coming at them, and he's still confident enough that he could get it in. So now it's just going to take a trio attack, I guess, to finish this all off. And I'm hoping so, because again, I'm loving it. Don't get me wrong, it's Black Clover greatness, but let's wrap this bad boy up. It's been quite a few since I've said that, and I think it's about right. Hopefully in next chapter 2, let's get it in, Yami, the boy Yami. But I'm kind of curious what you guys think about this, though. For starters, who do you think is going to deliver the final blow when it comes to the devil? Is it going to be a combo of Yami doing some incredible attack that's going to weaken him, and Asta and Yuno are going to hit him at the same time? Is it going to be Yuno's going to give Asta the opportunity to weaken him enough so that Yami can finish him completely off? How's that going to go? I mean, I ain't gonna lie, it is a little bit of a stretch, but you never know. Yuki Tabata might say, they all got the final blow in a way, but I think he might give it to Yami. And your overall thoughts and expectations for the future of this? It seems as though this arc is getting ready to wrap up any moment, and a lot of people are saying this is the end game. Do you think this could really be it? Maybe Shonen Jump has secretly axed Black Clover a while ago? Hope not. I mean, there's still plenty of mystery. Asta's coming to his, limits again so quickly, so that's something that needs to be mastered. There's still plenty of captains that we really haven't gotten that into their backstories and figured them out, and there's just so much more for this world, so I'd hate for it to be the end of Black Clover, to be honest with you. If Black Clover was to end after this arc, I'd be very, very disappointed, because baby, Yami greatness. But that's all I have for this one. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed. If you liked anything I had to say or enjoyed the video, drop me a like. I'd greatly appreciate it. And one more for me, make sure to subscribe. Follow me on Twitter, Instagram. Hit the bell to get all notifications. And if you want to follow any other social media, links of course in the description below. I'm ForneverWorld. And as always, people, have an awesome day. And remember the golden rule. Anime and manga for life, boy. Bow. Have an awesome day. Can't forget the music though. Hold on, let me play y'all a little something.
Paper rules, if you heard it, best believe that. For now it's whatever. One day I'll be your favorite for never.
No matter how you